Welcome to Bunny Hollow Crafts. We are covering the pages of the baby album. Let's don't delay and get right to it. Enjoy the video. Good morning, and let's get to it. Here I am just cutting out the monthly bubbles, or the background, with that die, which I will link below. That came from Amazon. It's such a cute die. Comes in a bunch of different little sizes, and the little tiny ones are so cute. There I am saving paper. When you die cut it with this one, it didn't really cut out all the little holes perfectly. It wasn't a big deal. I just went around, hit it with my little pokey tool and popped them out. But if you laid a piece of paper and ran it through your die cut over top of that, it'd be harder to roll through, but it might make it cut out better. But it wasn't on every one. It was just in a few places, and the pokey tool did the trick, so it wasn't a big deal. But I think they turned out really cute, and good to get this little piece of work out of the way. And there they are. Very cute indeed. Okay, we are going to pull out that first page that we did in a previous video and put its monthly bubble on there. It is proclaimed month 1 now. Alrighty, I'm going to reset myself here, make sure I'm square. I have to start from the beginning. That's just the way I operate. But to refresh my mind, there's the accordion folder that we made, and then this is for the sonogram picture, the shower invitations, all the good stuff. Month 1, and now we can move to month 2. Alrighty, this is the waterfall. And we finally did get those instructions on there. I'm very pleased with that viewer who said, hey, where are those instructions? So I appreciate you guys keeping me on task and keeping me going. Your comments, I read them all, and I appreciate them. So here it is, and I'm just going to I'm going to mat them all the white. It's going to be pink at some point. I'm not sure about the waterfall itself, the other pieces to this waterfall. You're going to see me cover the top in the flower pattern. I'm not going to cover the rest of the waterfall. And the reason for that is that I'm finding this pattern paper to be difficult to work with. It doesn't want to stretch through 12 months. It's a big album. So in order not to use something that I may need later, I'm going to wait and cover the rest of the waterfalls at the end. And I may just leave them white. Or I may put the pink, I don't know, but I'll address that later when I see how the paper all works out. Okay, there I am using my very messy art glitter glue. You're going to see the towel come out if you haven't already. I left for Dallas because my daughter had COVID, if you remember. And I left in a hurry, came back, and all my glue bottles were clogged tight. So took a minute to get everything unclogged, and I have some more glitter glue from my stash that I've had for years. And that's what I poured into this bottle. And it seemed very watery. I don't know, very, very liquidy. It was messy. I don't know if over time it broke down. I really don't know. But I know that they do not sell or ship art glitter glue when it's cold outside. So in the winter months, you can't get it. So I went yesterday to Amazon and bought me some fresh art glitter glue. And if you're running low, you might think about that. If you're not familiar with that, they sure don't sell it during the cold months. You can't get it. So stock up now, I guess. Alrighty, so just working on the album, covering that tab. As I said, not going to cover the rest of the waterfall, but it's just doing the album is just a slow, steady process. It's especially when you mat it, it just takes more time, but it turns out really cute. But again, if you didn't want to mat it, you don't have to. You could certainly apply your pattern paper right down to the white, and it would be just fine. So it's your album. Make it the way you want to make it, and enjoy the process. Don't stress over it. Alrighty. That's going down there. Let's see. I think I still have to cover the outside of that. Yes. And then we'll and I have to cut it down because I was going to put that right on the white. I forgot. I just was in a hurry. So I have to retrim it, but that's okay. Not a big deal. A little nip and a tuck. All right, I think I'm going to put on some music and let you guys listen to that while we just watch this process unfold. When there's something that I need to tell you about, I'll pop back in. So enjoy the video. Okay, I've decided to add a flap to help hold down those other little pink flaps. This is just a scrap. The only important thing is that it is the length of your page. The width really doesn't matter. I scored a 1/2 inch, folded it. I'm going to trim it down, you'll see. But I'm going to put some glue on the side and move those flaps out of the way and stick it down there. And then I want to put a die cut on it. It's really cute. You'll see that come here in a minute. And where is she? I know she's there. She is. And I'm going to mark it here because I want her to fit on there like she was supposed to be there. That's her home. So I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. And check her again. And then eventually, and I don't really show it, I don't know where the footage went, but I take my 3rd month bubble and I glued it on top of her balloons. So it looks like her balloon is the 3rd month, which I thought turned out pretty cute. So here I am just cutting pink papers to mat again. We're going to put a magnet in here to help keep this closed. Now there's a zillion ways to put in a magnet. And mine's not the best. I have dyslexia. I've learned that through the crafting process. Never knew it as a child. Always knew math was hard, but didn't know that. My daughter's dyslexic, and we're like, where did that come from? You know, how did that happen? I have 5 kids. I have 1 that's dyslexic. Well, doing this, I can tell I do things upside down. I struggle. There I was going to put that on the front, and then I decided no, because I want to put the magnet in. And you'll see me mess with this, but in the end, I put the magnet on the back and then under the bunny girl. I could have put it directly. I'll show you where I could have put it. I think I'm cutting this to cover that panel on the outside. Yeah. And there I fiddle with it again. It's just the weirdest thing, but it works. And there she is. And I'm still thinking about her. I could have put the magnet on the back side of that panel. but I didn't. I wanted it under her for whatever reason. So I took my tape off, and here's another me getting upside down. I stuck it down, and you see that plus is right there. I could have peeled it off and just stuck it right down there. Would have worked. But I didn't. I wanted it on top for whatever reason. But you see, it would have worked either way. So that's the nice thing about crafting. There's a zillion ways. So I even put that magnet back and get another one so that the tape will be on the bottom when it should have been on the top. I'm telling you what. But I peeled it off and kind of angled it in there, let it find the magnet, and I pushed it down. And hey, it works, right? It works. Nothing's falling apart. All right, so I'm going to cover that up with the pink and put my girl back on there. I wish I had the footage, but it's not a big deal. I just glued on top of her balloons and stuck the little 3 on there, and it turned out so cute. You'll see that here in a few minutes. Okay, getting ready to do a dumb thing here, so I'm going to tell you the right way to do it. I'm going to cover this with pink, which is right. I think I already put the score tape on the back of those flaps, and we did that in a preview. When we were building the pages, we did that. And I'm going to cover the 4th month with the pink paper too. Here that comes. And we're all good at this point. But what I'm going to do, which is silly willy, is I'm going to attach my belly band straight to that pink paper. Don't do it, people. Save yourselves. Put it on there with paper clips. Much easier to apply that belly band to the pattern paper than to have to squeeze the pattern paper under the belly band. Yeah, I chose the harder part. But it works out. You'll see. It works out. And under this belly band, we're going to create a book to go in here. It'll either be a journal book or a photo book or both, and we'll do that at the end. At the end, once I get all the paper on here and the decorative paper, it's not over. It's a long process. But I'll come back, and then that actually is the most fun process, when you come back at the end and you put in the stickers and you find quotes from your computer and you put in there and you really give it character and bring it home. And that part's much quicker. So here I go. Don't do it, people. Leave your tape on there. Paperclip, paperclip, paperclip. I didn't do it. But you can see it's not the end of the world. You can fix anything. And we're going to fix that here in just a minute. Right there, I'm just showing you that, yes, that's something's going to fit in there. All right, magic editing. There we have chosen the cloud paper for the 3rd and 4th months. And that paper that's sitting under the belly band is just sitting there. I just fit it under there, waiting to finish out month 3. But I'm fussy at cutting clouds because I'm thinking, how am I going to stretch this paper? And I just wanted it to fit together. So anyway, I did that, and I'm just going to glue this down to that flap. This is the inner flap, the inside flap, with our magnet hidden on one side of that thing or the other. But it works. It works. It works. That's what's important, right? All righty. So I'm gonna erase, I think, here. Or no, I've already erased. Because I've already decided I'm not going to cover up those panels quite yet. I'm going to see how far the paper stretches. But there's our girl with the balloon. She's so cute. And now here we go. Now I'm going to cover this with the heart paper. Since the dangly hearts are on the blue cloud paper, I know we've already used the heart paper once before, but Again, as I said, I'm struggling with this paper. Can't even hold on to it. But I thought that would coordinate nicely since the hearts were already on the other paper. So that be done. Here's where I erase that. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm not going to cover those right now. I'm going to wait and see how the paper holds out. But I am going to put my little girl on there, or my cloud and my girl. I think I just choose the one cloud, yeah. And we'll wait. We'll put pretty stuff on there in the next, when we go through it. And there's my girl with her balloon as the month 3. She turned out really, really cute. I was very happy with that. And there she is. So there is month 3. And here we go. And thanks be to glue is much easier to work with than tape. If that was tape, this would never work. But the glue is slick, and it lets me slide it under there. I just lifted up the belly band and just knew it was going to be messy and just pushed it on in. And it worked just fine. No big deal. It wasn't even as messy as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I don't even think I brought out the towel, so that's pretty cool. All righty, and going to proclaim this as month 4. Bring me in month 3 so that I can see where to put my 4 bubble. I'm going to put it on that side. And here we go. We're almost to the 5th month. How about that? Okay, I felt the timeout and run for Hobby Lobby was important. And here's what I got. I got some gray solid cardstock. I got this miniature little polka dot on pink. The wood grain, I don't think that's going to go. But it was gray. I was struggling. There's the paper I took with me. This is a larger polka dot. I don't know that we'll use it. The baby feet, probably. And the gray dot, certainly. I really like that one. That coordinates well. And then the marbled, which may have a place. I don't know. But you're going to see here with the magic of editing, we jump right into 5 and 6. And I've already done a lot of work. And I don't know what happened here, but I lost some footage. But I'm just covering with pink, and then it's gone. And so here's the pocket that goes on the month 5. I'm just putting it down with art glitter glue. I put the bunny paper on the back. It's matted with pink, and put the bunny paper on. And I matted this pocket with pink and put the gray dot on. And you can see the flap above. I've always also done the pink and the gray. And on the front of it, which you're going to see pop down here in a second, I chose the deer paper. And it's so cute. But there's no video of me putting it on there. Maybe that's a good thing. So there's the 6th month. I've also done it. I'm going to put the 5th and 6th bubble on. But I am going to show you inside here so you'll see it. I'm just gluing the top of the bubble here so that you could potentially poke a picture underneath it if you wanted to do it that way. I didn't do that in the previous months, but you surely could do that if you wanted. And I'll show you here in a sec. You could stick a picture under there, and it would stick nicely, and be able to be taken in and out, which is kind of cool. All right, here's a quick look through. There's the pocket. Back of page 4. That's month 5, and here's 6 that I've already matted and covered. So yeah, we'll move on to month 7. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the delay, but as always, any comments are always welcome. You guys, I appreciate you all very, very much, and thank you to any new subscribers, and hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much.